Hello everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Today I would like to go ahead and dive into an in-depth review with you all and take an up-close look at this machine right here from a company called CNC. This is going to be the CNC-CW2 Tattoo Machine. I would like to go ahead and show you all the machine up close. We're going to unbox it here. We're going to take an up-close look at the performance. We'll wrap the machine and everything in between. I'm going to relay as much information as I can along the way for you all to shed as much insight as I can on this machine per usual. Now, should you have any questions at any point throughout this video on anything that you see or hear, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. With that being said, let's dive straight on into this. Diving right on in, this is the standard CNC box that we are typically used to seeing. For those who are familiar with the CNC equipment, and this is the box right here that we typically get the machines in. This is going to be, just to reiterate, the CNC-CW2. So let's take a look under the hood. And off the bat, we are greeted with the CNC-CW2. It's actually a beautiful color. I do like this color combination with the blue, and to me that looks like an aluminum alloy of some sort, or like a grayish tone. I'm not sure on the color, but I do like it. So this is the CNC-CW2. That's where we would charge it through. So middle one is for the power. So this is the overall build of the machine right here. So this one does feel like a click grip until after a certain point, until the grip starts to come off. So the grip comes off. I'm sure that we can autoclave this part of the machine. This right here we can completely wipe down in its entirety right here, as seen. So this part of the machine kind of reminds me of the CNC-WE. However, the CW2 is a bit different, and we'll find out why in this video here. So one thing off the bat is the shape of it is definitely different here as well. The design is different as well, and the interface is also different. Let's see what comes in the bottom of the box here. So this appears to be the CW2 user manual. We will look at this here shortly, or actually just let me show you this up close here. Feel free to pause at any point should you choose to do so. So that is the user manual there, and it does come with an extra battery, which is fantastic. So this is the second battery right here. I do love when machines come with double battery, so that way you can work in a cyclic workflow. To replace the battery, it's very simple and very straightforward. So as you see, I simply pull it out, you get the other battery, pop it right back in. It's actually magnetic, there's no screwing involved. Middle button's power, and you're good to go. So switching out the power bolts is very simple, very easy, very straightforward. That reminds me of the WE besides this little lip. The WE didn't have that little lip there, and the design is different. However, this is in resemblance of the WE. And right here you can access the stroke wheel if I'm correct, or the eccentric wheel, forgive me. So that is the eccentric wheel right there. Let's take a close-up look at the accessory package here. And again, I'm trying to be as thorough as I can for those who are looking into this machine right here. So we have some extra O-rings, some needed tools there, and then we have the charging cable right here for the batteries. Very standard stuff right there. There's also a guarantee card here that comes with the package here, as you see. This is the warranty information. So this is the grip up close right here. It does have a bit of weight to it. It does feel like a quality machine though. The materials feel great. Let me show you the other part of the body up close, and it does have a nice color to it. I'm a big fan of this specific like gunmetal gray. I'm not sure on the proper term of it or the proper name of the color, but I am a fan of the color. And this is the unit up close. Allow me to break down the interface for you all. So if you look right here on that picture, it does have the middle as a power button, but on the interface it's not like that here. But the middle is the power up and down, and one is 5 volts. So we are at 5 volts, 2 is 5.8, 3 is 6.6, 4 is 7.4, 5 is going to be 8.2, 6 is 8.9, 7 is 9.6, 8 is 10.3, and 9 is 11. So you get the idea there. For me, I'm probably typically going to be on 5 and or 2. I just wanted to break down the interface. It's actually really straightforward, very simple to understand. It's not hard at all. So this is going to be a 3.5 stroke here as well. Here are all the specs on this specific unit right here. So wrapping the CW2 for me is going to be like wrapping every other pen style tattoo machine. I'm going to use a cling wrap row here to create a plastic barrier around my machine. I'm going to start by removing the grip, and that's where I typically begin upon wrapping any pen style tattoo machine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a barrier around the entire machine here, and where I'm going to begin is I'm going to grab some cling wrap here, and I'm going to just simply place it around the machine like so. So this is a plastic barrier that I have, and it goes all the way to right here, as you see. And this whole top portion of my machine is cut off to the outside. And I'm going to get my grip, place it back on, and then we're going to repeat that process but with the grip part. And then at the end of that, we're going to put adhesive wrap on the machine. Keep in mind, this isn't a barrier. This is just for comfort. That's not a barrier. You don't want to use that to make your machines and gear low risk. You need a barrier of some sort. It has to be a plastic barrier. It has to be a film of some sort. So I'm going to do the same thing, repeating the process with the grip as stated. So now my entire machine has a plastic barrier around it, and what I'm going to do from this point is I'm going to place some layers of adhesive wrap just for a little comfort here to soften the metal on my hand, especially for long sessions. For me, this comes in handy. I'm going to repeat that process with the top part up here. So that's how I'm going to go about it, and as you see, I have full access still to adjust my needle depth on the fly, and I have a fully covered machine all the way down to this end to this end. Everything is fully covered with a plastic barrier, and I have comfort as well. So allow me to relay my final opinions and some insight on the CNC-CW2 Tattoo Machine. So from me to you, I would say that this is a well-rounded, all-around good machine. From lining, shading, packing, stippling, I was able to do all of the above. Now in terms of sterilization, we can autoclave the grip, we can pretty much wipe down the entire machine in its entirety. If we really take our time, get into all the nooks and crannies, we can do a good and effective job. So I do feel like it is an all-around, well-rounded machine because of the performance and sterilization. However, one thing that I am not a fan of with the CW2 here is the interface. I do feel rather limited. I do feel like I can't dial in to the entire voltage range, as it does have incremental gaps within the voltage itself. So that right there, I'm not a big fan of. If I had to rank this on a spectrum of stars, I'm going to give it about 3.7 to about maybe 4 stars. I'm going to give it a thumbs up for the performance sterilization. However, because of the interface on the battery bolt or the power bolts themselves, it is a bit limiting, so it does kind of take away from my tattooing experience and workflow. So all in all, I'm stuck around 3.7 to 4 stars, and I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Now, if I didn't touch base on anything specific that you may have wanted to know at any point throughout this video, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below, and I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. I also have social medias all under the same name as this YouTube channel. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I would truly appreciate the support on there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me and ring that bell, as I will be bringing more videos like this for you all. Thank you for tuning in yet again. You have a great day.